Having a healthy relationship is all about nervous system regulation. And we've heard this before, but what does that mean? And what is the difference between self-regulation and co-regulation, or 100% external regulation? If you think about a newborn baby, it's a great example. A newborn baby depends solely on external regulation. A newborn baby that's crying on the bed does not know how to console itself, does not know how to calm its nervous system down. It doesn't have an ego like we do to protect ourselves. If we are going through some stress, we can do things, we can take actions, we can go do stuff that makes us feel better, we can go for a walk, we can talk ourselves out of it, we can reason. But a newborn baby relies 100% on external regulation. And as that child grows older and becomes a toddler, they start to be taught things by their parents on how to regulate their nervous system, how to, what to do with their emotions, how to feel them, but also, not let them completely overwhelm you and consume you, how to return to that nervous system baseline. Through co-regulation, through a healthy parent, we learn how to self-regulate. And sometimes when we're missing those skills, and maybe they weren't taught to us properly, then we still have parts of us that are like a newborn baby or like a toddler or like a very young child that depends on external regulation. And when we have parts of us that depend on external regulation and we don't know how to do it ourselves, then we need someone outside of us to regulate our nervous system. That's why people get into codependent relationships. Like the person literally becomes a drug that numbs their nervous system in the meantime. But the part of that, the issue is that both people start abandoning themselves because they both feel like a drug to each other. They both abandon themselves, and eventually everyone wants to be loved for who they really are. And the parts that you abandon start to want to be loved. It's like, hey, I want to be loved for my truth, not for this false persona that I'm putting forward, or this thing that I'm being in order for this person to stay around because they make my nervous system feel okay right now. And then that's when things crash and burn. When you start to really want to be loved for who you are, and the things that you've suppressed for this person start to come up, and they want to be loved. And so that's the work. The work of healing your nervous system takes time, and it takes a effort, and it takes a decision that I'm enough of this pattern, enough of doing this over and over again with different partners. I'm gonna sit through this pain, and no matter how hard it is, no matter what happens in my life, I'm gonna get to the other side of it. I'm gonna figure it out.